Started doing was I realized that with that negative mindset, I was probably not gonna make it that hour-long run. And it wasn't like I was injured. It wasn't like my muscles were cramping up or I was getting side stitches. It was just my mind didn't want to do it. What's up, everyone? So I just got back from my run this morning, a little later than I usually like to go. It's a little after 6 now, but I got back about 10 minutes ago. Usually I like to get out there around 4:15, but this morning I didn't get out till about 4:45, I think. So had about today was my long run. I'm training for a 5K, and I think my long run was supposed to be about an hour and 5 minutes long, 10-minute warm-up, and about 45 minutes of active running, and then a 10-minute cool down. And I stopped my cool down about 5 minutes short, so it's about an hour run, like I said. Feeling pretty good. It's my longest run to date, so legs are a little tired, pretty sweaty, but yeah. That's how my morning started, and I'll kind of show you how my run turned out. So here you go. It says I did about 5 3/4 miles, hour and 1 minute. I try to train where my heart rate is between 135 and 145, but I don't know if you can see that right here. The majority of the time my heart rate was in zone 4, which is kind of the highest part of the run that you want to do, but it was a good run. Like I said, my longest run to date, and yeah, feel pretty good. But that's what I got going on there. So kind of the goal of my 5K is I really want to run a 5K with an 8-minute mile pace. So it'll be about 24-minute 5K. The other day I ran a 5K, and it was about, I was doing a workout, but I think my average pace right now is about 10 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'm really working on keeping my heart rate in that, like I said, 135 to 145 zone. It helps build up endurance and stuff like that. I know about this much about running, so if anyone knows more than me and I say something that's maybe not 100% true, or whatever, maybe you have an opinion about it, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. I'm trying to get into running a little bit more, and I don't know as much as probably a lot of other people do, but I'm learning. So but yeah, that's the goal, is a 24-minute 5K, which would be roughly 8-minute mile pace. So I'm hoping to run one in the summertime, so maybe mid to late summer, June or July, August area, and then hopefully being able to do maybe either a 10K or a half marathon at the end of the year. So that's kind of my running goals, and yeah, so I'm gonna get cleaned up, get a shower, and then I'm gonna be making some breakfast, getting some fuel back in my body. So here we go. Okay, so before I start making breakfast, I need to get some electrolytes put back in my body. So I am drinking this stuff called Liquid IV. It's kind of like Gatorade, but it's supposed to be a little bit healthier for you, less sugar. And it says that drinking 1 packet of this is kind of like the equivalent of 3 glasses of water. So to make my breakfast, I'm going to drink about 24 ounces and with this in it, just to help get rehydrated and get a good kickstart for the day. So I'll drink this and start making breakfast. This morning I'm having a Kodiak pancake, a 2-egg and cheese omelet, and I'll also drink this protein shake. So that should get me the calories and kind of the carbs and protein that I need to get re-energized and fuel my body after my run. And then also obviously drinking my kids are screaming, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Had to settle some kids fighting issues. But anyways, so like I said, this morning I'm having protein pancakes, Kodiak protein pancakes, 2-egg cheese omelet, protein shake, and then drinking my liquid IV, and then obviously a coffee to get the day going. So that's what I got going on for breakfast this morning. Once I eat that, we are going to get, me and the boys are going to get our hair cut today. So that's what we got going on. I'm gonna eat this breakfast quick and get the day started. Okay, so we just got back from running our errands, got our hair cut, went and got Chelsea's Mother's Day gift, like I was saying. We didn't have time last weekend, and also it was just super nasty and rainy and kind of nasty out, so we went today. And she was able to pick out a bunch of cool little plants that she wanted, and some pots and all kinds of other stuff. So we're back now, and on my run this morning, I had some thoughts I wanted to talk about. So, like I said, when I was on my run this morning, all I could think about was wanting to quit. You know, I'm used to running like 2 to 3 miles at a time. I don't run a lot of long distances. I'm training for that. I'm trained to run longer distance. So I just wanted to quit. I wanted to turn around. I was just focusing on like, oh my goodness, this hour is never gonna go away. Like, it's gonna take forever. So what I started doing was I realized that with that negative mindset, I was probably not gonna make it that hour-long run. And it wasn't like I was injured. It wasn't like you know, my muscles were cramping up or I was getting side stitches. It was just my mind didn't want to do it. So what I did was start focusing on smaller goals. At first I would pick a spot in the distance and run to that spot, and I'd tell myself when I get to that spot I'll pick a new spot, and I just focused on getting to that spot. And when I got to that spot, I picked a new goal. That I was going to run to. And then I told myself, you know, if I had a big hill coming up, when I get to the top of this hill, I can walk for 0.1 miles. And I would do that sometimes, and sometimes I would feel good enough to be like, nope, I'm gonna keep pushing forward. I think I only had to walk like 2 or 3 times maybe, which was pretty good. So that got me to thinking, after I kind of felt like I'd overcome the wanting to just give up and quit because I wanted to, not because I was tired. It made me start thinking about all these things in our lives that put us in uncomfortable situations that we want to do and that we quit on, you know. Like for instance, I started this YouTube channel, and I was too scared to take my next step of actually posting a video. You know, I would make these videos and then I'd delete them because they were awkward, they were uncomfortable. The thought of someone watching my video and me bumping into them down the road just made me feel weird. So I had to get past that. I had to realize, like, hey, to grow, you have to be put in an uncomfortable situation. Without being in uncomfortable situations, you can't grow, because you're just gonna stay like you were before. So when I was running, it just got me to thinking, like, what are some things in my life that I don't want to step out of those uncomfort zones to grow in, and that it's holding me back. So what are some things in your life that's holding you back from succeeding, you know, physically, or something mentally maybe, or something spiritually? Like, has God called you to do something, and it's uncomfortable. You know, it's uncomfortable to talk to that homeless guy that's asking for money, but you feel like you should be doing that. And these situations can be that small. They don't have to be, what business should I start, or should I move across the country, or should I quit my job and start this new job? It can be simple things like talking to a homeless guy, you know, anything. So I just want to inspire you guys, or try to get you guys to try to step out your comfort zone so that you can grow. Try to take that next step where you can continue to grow and not become stagnant. I think if we stay where we're at and we just settle, we start getting into things that probably aren't good for us, physically, mentally, and spiritually. I feel like if you stop growing, you're going backwards. You're not staying. I don't think you ever can necessarily become stagnant, I guess. But I just want to hopefully motivate you guys that you can continue to grow and take these next steps to run a 5K, or read your Bible, or pray out loud, or whatever it is that you want to do, or you feel like you need to do next. I hope that I can inspire you guys to do that. So that's all I got. I hope you guys get something out of that. I hope I help some people. I'm going to continue to push myself, especially with running. I'm going to continue to push myself to run more miles, and try to push past the uncomfortable goals that I'm going to set for myself. And even with this YouTube channel, I'm going to have some uncomfortable times, and I'm going to push past those things. I'm going to continue to try to grow. So like I said, I hope I can inspire you guys to do the same thing and go on that journey and step out into being uncomfortable. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I would love it if you guys subscribed, liked the video, and commented below some things that you are stepping out in that is uncomfortable for you, that you're hoping to grow into. So until next time, thanks for watching. God bless.